Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mofarhan, majoring in Study Business Management, Faculty of Economic and Islamic Business. I come from Sampang, Kedungdung. My hobbies reading books and discussing things. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. I only have one parent, my father. My mother passed away 2 years ago. I usually live with my older sister and my father. I have 2 nephews at home, and I like playing with them. I usually wake up at jam 5 a.m. and then pray at 6 a.m. I usually exercise and then at 10 a.m. I usually read a book, and at 12 a.m. I pray zuhur, and then I usually play game, and at 7 p.m. I usually play game with my friend until 12 a.m. and then I sleep. Our campus is located in Pamekasan, East Java, and officially became a university in 2025. Win Madura is known as a religious, competitive, and collaborative campus. We combine Islamic values with modern knowledge and the local wisdom of Madura. We offer various faculties such as education, Sharia, Islamic economics and business, and Usuluddin and Da'wah, all supported by modern learning facilities. Studying at Win Madura is not just about academics, it's also about gaining meaningful experiences in a religious, friendly, and sportive environment. Come and be part of Sampang, a name that holds the traces of long and rich civilization. Its history is rooted in the Majapahit era, where this region was still managed in a simple kepatihan structure. Led by Kamituwo, who protected the community, then legends flow, telling the story of Joko Tele's journey, a figure walked obscuring and gave an eternal name to this area, Sampang. However, a new chapter in Sampang history began when Mataram came to power. Sultan Agung, the ruler, saw the strategic potential of the region and appointed Cakraningrat as the leader of Wis Madura. Desember 23, 1624 became an important moment. The day of Cakraningrat is inauguration, which was later immortalized as the anniversary of Sampang Regency. Under his leadership, Sampang developed into a respected center of government, witnessing various important events in Madura history. Traces of the past can also be found in the Queen Mother's tomb complex in Magetan, where a dragon relief summons the year 1624, a historic year for Sampang. However, before the Mataram era, there is also the story of Lembu Pateng, Bondan Kejawan, a figure who held power of the decline of Majapahit. His great-grandson, Arul Partikel, caused the love on Gilimandangan Island, continuing the ancestral heritage in the middle of the sea. Not to be forgotten is the legend of Nyi Roro Mangges, a figure believed to bring and tranquility to the people of Pemalingan. It is said that thanks to her influence, water sources were abundant and agriculture became fertile. This story have become an inseparable part of Sampang identity, coloring the life of the people from generation to generation. The history of Sampang is a long journey involving important figures, fascinating legends, and even that shaped the character of this region, from the Kamituo in Majapahit era to Cakraningrat under Mataram. From Lembu Patengi Roro Manggis, all have contributed to directing the Sampang we know today. A city that preserves the heritage of the past will continue while continuing to look to the future with optimism and a spirit of building. A public speaker and motivational speaker. A public speaker is an individual skilled at delivering information, ideas, or stories to an audience. They act as converse of fact, opinion builds, discussion facilitators, and even entertainers. Their key skills include clear verbal communication, logical presentation, structure, effective use of body language, and the ability to utilize visual aids. Master of ceremonies, presenters, lectors, lawyers, politicians, and journalists are examples of roles and undertaken by a public speaker. On the other hand, a motivational speaker is an individual who uses speeches, stories, and other communication things to inspire and encourage audience. The acts as inspires, encourages perspective change, confidence builds, and action drive. The key skills of a motivational speakers include strong emotional connection, captivating storytelling ability, and tension-grabbing charisma, deep empathy, contagious optimism, and the use of inspiring language. Motivational seminar speakers, life coach, motivational book authors, public figures, and business leaders are examples of roles often undertaken by motivational speakers. The main difference between the two is in their focus and purpose. Public speakers place more emphasis on delivering clear and structured information, while motivational speakers place more emphasis on arousing emotion, inspiring, and encouraging action. The speaking style of a public speaker tends to be more formal, objective, and fast-paced, while the speaking style of a motivational speaker tend to be more informal, personal, and emotional. The content delivered by a public speaker can vary widely depending on the topic being discussed, while the content delivered by a motivational speaker usually focus on self-development, leadership goal achievement, and affirming talents. The success of a public speaker is measured by how the audience understands and remembers the information presented, while the success of motivational speaker is measured by how inspired and motivate the audience to take action. Despite the differences, two roles often complement each other. Good public speaker often uses stories to make their points more engaging and relevant, while an effective motivational speaker will use data and facts to support their message. Ultimately, both public speaker and motivational speaker have the same goal: to make a positive impact on their audience, whether through the delivery of valuable information or through inspiration that ignites the spirit. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.